Hi students, my name is Ranjith and today we'll be discussing about trigonometry table. Okay. How to memorize the entire trigonometry values in just 10 minutes. For that, you'll have to memorize the order of trigonometric ratios. We have total 6 trigonometric ratios, that is, those are sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. Okay, so you have to memorize in this order: sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. Then for degrees we have 0 degrees, for the angles 30 degrees, 45, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. Okay, so if you write it in this order, it is very easy to memorize the entire table. So first let's start with sine 0. All you have to do is just remember the first value, that is the entire sine: 30, 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. The entire sine values, that is sine 0 is 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. Okay, so just memorize this, the first line, sine value 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. So cos will be the reverse of sine values. Reverse is nothing but sine 0, just like this. So cos 0 is 1, just the reverse of sine, root 3 by 2. Then 45 remains as it is, 1 by root 2. Then cos 60 is reverse of sine 30, 1 by 2. And cos 90 is 0. Okay, so let me erase all these arrows. Fine. So once again, remember sine value 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Next value is cos. Cos is just the reverse of it. Fine. Next, we go with tan. Before moving on to tan, there is a formula. Okay, so tan is equals to sine divided by cos. Remember this, sine divided by cos, that is nothing but the first value divided by the second value. Just imagine there is a line, division line. Okay, division line drawn. So let's start with tan values. Okay, let's go with tan 0. So tan 0 is nothing but 0 divided by 1. Just take this value, 0 divided by 1. Okay, 0 divided by anything, any value is 0. Tan 0, degree is 0. Next, tan 30. Tan 30 is nothing but, look here, tan 30 degrees is, as I told you all, tan is equals to sine by cos. So tan 30 is equals to sine 30 by cos 30, 30 degrees. So that is nothing but sine 30, 1 by 2 divided by cos 30. So when we have two denominators, when we have fraction both in the numerator as well as denominator, this can be written as 1 by 2 multiplied by, this gets reciprocated, it becomes 2 by root 3. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled, the answer is 1 by root 3. So tan 30 is nothing but, you have to divide 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. Then you reciprocate, the answer is 1 by root 3. Okay, so tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Next you get tan 45. Same, tan 45, reciprocate the values. Just imagine sin 45 by cos 45. If you divide this, 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2. This gets reciprocated, 1 by root 2 into root 2 by 1. Both gets cancelled, 1. So tan 45 is 1. Tan 45 degree is 1. Okay. Then next we have tan 60. Look here, tan 60. Tan 60 is nothing but, you have to divide these two. So take the first value, root 3 by 2, divide it. As I told you all, when you divide, it gets reciprocated. Root 3 divided by 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 gets reciprocated. This 1 by 2, when there are two fractions in the numerator and denominator, 1 by 2 gets reciprocated. So root 3 by 2 into 2 by 1. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Root 3 by 1 is nothing but root 3. Okay. Next we have tan 90. Tan 90. Divide 1 divided by 0. 1 divided by 0. Anything divided by 0 we call it as undefined. You cannot define it. Okay, when you divide anything, see 0 divided by 1. When you divide 0 by any value, it is 0. But when you divide any number, okay, any number with 0, that is undefined. For example, minus 35 divided by 0. This is also undefined. Okay, anything, decimal, fraction, whatever, you divide any value by 0, it is undefined. So remember that when denominator has 0, see, fraction is nothing but numerator by denominator. Whenever you see the denominator 0, the entire value is undefined. Okay. When the denominator is 0, we call it as undefined. So numerator by denominator, and the denominator shouldn't be 0. So this. Next, moving on to cot. As I told you all, sine, cos. So you memorize sine value. Cos will be the reverse of sine. First point. Next, tan and cot. Tan value we got through dividing sine by cos. Next, cot. Cot is nothing but the reverse of tan. Okay, cos is the reverse of sine. Cot is the reverse of tan. So reverse is nothing but like this. Infinite. Then root 3. 1. 1 by root 3. And 0. Just the reverse order. Write it in the reverse order. That's it. Infinite. Undefined. Root 3. Cot 45 is 1. Cot 60 is 1 by root 3. Then cot 90 is 0. Fine. So we have completed 4 trigonometry ratios. Next, moving on to the next ratio, that is sec. So here I want you all to remember 2 values, that is sec is equals to 1 by cos. Sec is nothing but the reciprocation of cos. Reciprocation is nothing but the meaning of reciprocal is numerator by denominator. If any value is written in fraction, for example 5 by 10, if you want to reciprocate, the meaning of reciprocate is the order will get changed. Numerator and denominator becomes denominator by numerator, that is 5 by 10 becomes 10 by 5. This is known as reciprocation. 5 by 10 becomes 10 by 5. Okay, so sec value. Next, let's go with sec. Sec, and the last one is cosec. So sec is nothing but reciprocal of cos, and cosec. Cosec is equals to 1 by sine. Reciprocal of sine is cosec. So if you write it in this order, that is sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec, it is very easy to remember. Look at sec. Sec is nothing but secant. Secant is nothing but reciprocal of cos. So 1 is given. What is the reciprocal of 1? Reciprocal of 1 is 1. The answer for sec 0 is 1. Next, what is sin 30? Sin 30 is the reciprocal of sec 30. Sec 30 is the reciprocal of cos 30. Reciprocal is nothing but root 3 by 2. Sec 30 is root 3 by 2. So, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So, sec 30 would be 2 by root 3. Just reciprocate it. Okay, next value. Just focus on this sec values. Okay, I've highlighted the cos, all the cos values. So the arrow is like this. For sec, it is cos. Okay, for cosec, it is sine. These are the reciprocal values. Next, sec 45 degree. Sec 45 is nothing but reciprocal of cos 45. 1 by root 2 becomes root 2 by 1. Root 2 by 1. So in denominator, 1 doesn't matter. 1 doesn't have any value. Just erase it. Answer is root 2. Fine. Next, sec 60 degree. In place of sec 60, it is the reciprocal of cos. That is 2. 2 by 1 is nothing but 2. Fine. Now the main part is sec 90 degree is the reciprocal of 0. So when you talk about reciprocal of 0, 0 divided by 1, this is the actual form, 0 by 1. If you had to reciprocate this, it becomes 1 by 0. As I told you all earlier, anything divided by 0 is undefined. Anything divided by 0 is undefined. Okay, it is undefined. Next, the last value. Last value, there are two ways to find. One, you can reciprocate sine value, or you can write the reverse. As I told you all, cos is the reverse of sine, cot is the reverse of tan, cosec is the reverse of sec. Look here, just write it in reverse order. Infinite to root 2, 2 by root 3 and 1 here. So this is how you get it. And I have written the reciprocal value. This is the formula. You don't have to remember this. Okay, this is just for explanation. Sec is 1 by cos, cosec is 1 by sine. You don't have to remember this. Fine. So this is how you get the entire trigonometry table. All you have to do is this order. Remember this and the first one. If these two things are there, you can derive the entire table within 10 minutes. Okay, fine. For one last time, we'll just write all the values. I'll explain it once again. So all you have to do is just memorize the sine value, students. Don't memorize like 0, sine 30, sine 45, sine 60. Just the first line. All you have to remember is, remember this line, 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Next, this is the first value, 0 of 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Okay, now what about cos? What will be the cos value? Cos is the reverse of sine. Write the sine order values in the reverse. That will give you the cos value. So let me write it. Zero of 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Cos 0 is reverse order, 1. Next you get root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, half and 0. This is cos. Next you go with tan. As I told you all, there is a formula for tan. For tan, you have to divide sine by cos. For tan, sine by cos. Okay, that is nothing but just divide these two values. Just divide these two values. So tan 0 degree, tan 0 is 0 by 1. 0 by 1 is 0. 1 by root 2. I'll substitute in this formula. Sine 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. When you reciprocate, when you bring this denominator, it becomes 2 by root 3. Root 3 is the answer. Sorry, 1 by root 3 is the answer. 1 by root 3. Next, tan 45. Tan 45 is 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2. Okay, or else to simplify this, 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 2. Division, I told you all to divide. Can I write it like this? 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. Division. Then this division becomes multiplication. This division becomes multiplication. That is 1 by root 2. Division gets converted into multiplication. And the other value, the other fraction next to division becomes reciprocated. Root 2 by 1 gets cancelled. Tan 45 is 1. Next you get tan 60 degree. Tan 60 is root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. I have written the division symbol as it is. So root 3 by 2, division becomes multiplication and reciprocate the value. 2 and 2 gets cancelled, root 3. Okay, next tan 90. Tan 90 is 1 divided by 0. Anything divided by 0 is undefined. You cannot define the value. Right? Next, what about cot? What about the value of cot? Cot will be the reciprocal of tan. I mean, not reciprocal, reverse of tan. Reverse. Yeah, you can call it reciprocal or reverse. Cot and tan. Look here. Cot, reverse of it. Infinite, root 3, 1, 1 by root 3 and 0. Right? So when you are writing this, these two are one pair. Sine and cos is one pair. Tan and cot, sec and cosec. Reciprocal. Reverse orders. Not reciprocal, reverse order. Okay. So if you know sine value, you can get cos value. It is reverse. If you know tan value, you can get cot value. Reverse. If you know sec value, you can get cosec value. Okay, if you know sec, you can get the value of cosec, just reverse it. Now let's find sec. As I told you all, secant is nothing but 1 divided by cos, reciprocal of cos. Okay, secant is the reciprocal of cos. Look here, just focus on cos value. Sec 0, what is the reciprocal of 1? It is 1. Sec 30 degrees, what is the reciprocal of cos 30? Root 3 by 2 becomes 2 by root 3. Next, sec 45 is reciprocal of cos 45, this value. 1 by root 2 becomes root 2 by 1, you can write it as root 2. Then sec 60 becomes, the value of sec 60 is reciprocal of cos. 1 by 2 becomes 2. Then the last one is important. Sec 90 degrees, the reciprocal of cos 90. That is 0 divided by 0, that is infinite, undefined. And that is undefined. In few textbooks or few teachers, they will write this symbol undefined, or you can write it in words, that is undefined. You can write any one of these, infinite or undefined. Okay. So you can just replace all these words, infinite symbol, with undefined. Undefined, not defined, or infinite symbol. In short, I'll write it as. Then the last one, the last part, just the reverse of cosec. Sec is the reverse, cosec is the reverse of sec. Undefined, 2, root 2, 2 by root 3 becomes root 3 by 2, 1. Fine. So this is how you memorize the entire trigonometry table in less than 10 minutes. Just keep practicing. All you have to do is remember this order: sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec, and the first value. Along with this, just memorize this one formula: sec is equals to 1 by cos, or forget about the formula. When it comes to value, just the reciprocal of this. Okay, how do you find sec value? It is the reciprocal of cos. Fine. So that's it for today. And if you all want more such videos, please do like, share, and comment below. Thank you.